Hello, one and all, and welcome back to Campaign 9 Kindred Blood. I am your host, as always, Virinity Void, and this here is part 6. We are in the latter half of the 1500s. We might even push on to the 1590s today if things permit, if there's a long period of peace. But if there's a lot of action like there have been in parts 4 and 5, then we might only make it to like 1585. But without further ado, let's talk a little bit about a recap of what happened in the last part. If I recall correctly, Li Yue went to war and took over basically made Su landlocked. Liang got involved as well and rented out condottieri from Shu. But Li Yue proved that they can hold their own against Liang and about, I would say, like half of Great Shu. Theanata is trying to survive against Shanada. Shanada is pretty much playing with its food. Shera got forced back by Bijapur, and now Shera alongside Mogadishu, they're both kind of contesting for Socotra. Yemen also kicked out Yayoi from Southeast Arabia, but Yayoi is still over here in Basra. I'm not sure where else Yayoi is going, but we'll see. And let's see what else. Athens. Sunni Athens came through, and they were, because of shenanigans with Casus Belli and Aelcork's not being able to get Guekuru down all the way, but because Guekuru is guaranteeing Athens, Guekuru has joined the war against that Takra declared in conjunction with Bosnia. And also we had Wanakama form Peru, but Aelcorks is trying to snuff out Wanakama as quickly as it can. Aelcorks is one military tech behind, but they have a shitload of troops here ready to kick ass. We'll see how much ass they can kick. West Indies kicked Cuba out. Now it is Hispaniola in the hands of Fontaine. And it's also Cuba contesting that control. But, I mean, they both have similarly sized navies, so... Oh, no, never mind. Fontaine is the bigger navy and the bigger army. Cuba is the one in danger. Paradox formed Mexico, and there's also a war with Consejo de la Lucha formed California. And for some reason, forming California... not fucked over, but replaced the national ideas I put there for some reason. So, fuck me, I guess, right? But yeah, that's really about it. And we are also getting some people coming to the New World. Uppland is going to, I think this is Laurentia. I'm not entirely sure. Oh no, Newfoundland, right. And, obviously Aelcorks is going for South America. But I think that's it for the recap. Let's keep it going. Who's at war? It's Aelcorks going after Peru, obviously. Shera going after Socotra. Mexico going after California. Paradox going after Consejo de la Lucha. Excuse me. Mondstadt and Alvern going after Bremen and basically the Baltic group. And they're winning handedly. Shanada's going after Theanata. And this is Zapadoslavia trying to consolidate their holdings. And they are a West Slavic monarchy, right? And because Danzig is so concerned with, helping Bremen out, Zapadoslavia is not really going to have much of an issue. Do they get unique missions? They do. Interesting. Okay, owns all West Slavic provinces in in Europe. A legacy of the Lech and Czech. What do they get, here? I mean, they're obviously not going to complete this. But they get some interesting missions. I didn't even know these were a thing. Allay the Polish faction? They have factions? They do? Whoa. So who's in power right now? The Czechs. So more tolerance of heretics, less diplomatic reputation, and more yearly legitimacy. And if the Poles are in power, cavalry cost goes down, maximum absolutism goes down, and cavalry to infantry ratio goes up. And if the Slovaks are in power, advisor cost goes up, fort defense goes up, and goods produced goes up by a flat 0.15, which, you know, I think that's pretty fucking good. But advisors costing more can be a thorn in the side. So that's interesting. I didn't know they had that mechanic in the slightest. Also, I think Mondstadt might flip religion soon. Zapadoslavia is dealing with Danzig's troops. Danzig just doesn't have the quality, the quantity, really the fortitude. And how are you doing over here, Ale Corks? Oh yeah, yeah. It was looking okay for a little bit, but Wanakama turned Peru. It's just... Oh, Ale Corks just has it in for you. And Guaycru is attacking El Corxer La Plata. Curious how much they're gonna take. And also, the Lost Legion is going after El Corxer La Plata. So it seems like any land that El Corx really gets in South America is going to be taken, not instantaneously, but really quickly, by either Guaycru or the Lost Legion. And I think Wanakama turned Peru. They're not really... Oh, no, hold on here. Hold on here. Oh, never mind. I thought it was looking good for a second, but no, Ale Corks, they're marching through. And, oh, God, Mexico. Paradox. Yayoi. How dare you? Oh, shit. Mexico. Paradox. You're not allied with anyone. So, yeah. Now, America is getting improved relations from California. If California and the America team up, Paradox could be done for. I rub my hands together in an evil, conniving fashion, just as Yayoi does when plotting against me. And yeah, Mondstadt is... I think they just want to reach the coast. And if this war with... Yep, there it is. Mondstadt now has a coast. I mean, they need to connect their land, obviously. But still, like, Bremen... cut down to size. The province of Bremen itself is taken into Mondstadt. And Zapadoslavia really carved up Danzig. That's going to be a huge base of power for them. And it should be noted, Takra fully annexed Sunni Athens. So a little bit more control over here in the Aegean for Takra. And Takra is going after Mzab some more. Shamastrov, Kemet, Hejaz. Hejaz still doesn't like Kemet. I wonder why. But Hejaz is allied to Mogadishu and Baghdad. Yemen is allied to Kemet. Kemet's doing like middling. And Socotra is over here in Thata. Oh, hey. Mazandran is going after SFMF. The Zoroastrians and the Paduspanids. They're rising up. And they want to see what SFMF can do. But why is your force limit so low? What have you been doing? What is your development like? 82 only? And it doesn't help that they're fucking Mazdaki. I mean, that's it's going to eat into their taxes. Jesus Christ. So it's not really surprising then that Mazandaran is thinking, oh, SFMF, they're easy pickings. Takra, Shannara, Mazandaran, Li Yue is going after Yan, and Nanbu once more. Once again, Nanbu can't transport anything over, so yeah. How much did Aelcorks take? They took so much from Wanakama, so much. But now Aelcorks is going hard in on Guekru. And they are on equal tech level. Guekru has... If Aelcorks' forces consolidate, and they're able to, like, deathball this, Guekru's done for. Just completely done for. If they can kind of, like, bleed out Aelcorks over time, then maybe Guekru comes back in this war. Really, I think, though, like, the one that's most prepared to take on Aelcorks is going to be the Lost Legion. That's just what it's looking like. It's a good fight there for Guekru. It's a good fight. But it's going to take more than just one good fight to win that war. Oh shit, what's going on? Oh my god, shit is kicking off. Free Smart and Fonzel are going after Wobunch and Bremen. So Free Smart, the pink one right here, is going after the blue one. And it's not just them, it's Uppland too. So, let's see. In Subres, holy shit, alongside Takra and Samnium are going after Fonzel and Saxony. Fonzel, you're gonna need to keep the Celts at bay. Fonzel actually doesn't have, is not weak. And in Subres got sent back. Wait, what? Is Saxony... They have something, okay. Fonzel is up here defending Saxon land. They need to pull back, and Saxony needs to get its shit together. But I mean, they were in religious strife for how long? Like, a really fucking long time. Wobunch has been trying to, undo Free Smart's gains in the Isles here, but I mean, Free Smart, they're not without their own troops. Where's Uppland? Oh, Uppland and Karelia are going after Wobunch as well. Right here. And, because Uppland has a good navy, and they are knowledgeable in how to transport troops across the North Sea, they're sieging down London. Free Smart is also undoing the occupations from Wobunch, and it just feels like any hope that there was for Wobunch is drowned, dead in the water. So while Aelcorks is busy in the New World, pummeling Guekru into the ground as much as they can, taking over the Chaco region, Takra is not really gaining land through conquest, but is rather helping out its allies. They've gained a few provinces here and there, but it's not that much, I would say. So Samnium versus Fonzel. Same discipline, same morale, same tactics. So it's a pure quantity battle, and unfortunately, Fonzel is involved in 2 wars, and the ally they chose in Saxony isn't able to pull that much weight. And folks are on equal tech level as well at Tech 13. It's just a matter of being stretched too thin. The enemies being too numerous. Takra is really dedicating to this war now. It's in Subres is just looking like they're gonna win and take over Wallstatt. Good gods. Okay, so now the West, or Zapatoslavia, is going after Saxony because, hey, Saxony's occupied, why not? Let's take the fight to the Germans. But Karelia is in this as well. So Zapadoslavia is going to have to worry about their northeast. Shanana, yep. No Name, Team No Name is going after Danzig for some fucking reason. I mean, sure. Excuse me. And that's really about it so far. SFMF just doesn't have the money, nor really the command structure to muster up a force to stop the Paduspanids of Mazandaran. Yan is now a tributary. And Nanbu is no longer allied to them. Interesting. Es muy interesante. Kalahandi is allied to Sumru still. The Satraps still firm friends with Bijapur. Multan still firm friends with Bukhara. Baghdad is allies with Jermian, Hejaz, Bukhara, and the Numerids. Thumrium, no allies, unfortunately. They need something. The Flanders realm is allied with Auvergne and the Papacy. And it's just... it is chaos in Europe. Wobunch is still trying to be a thorn in the side of Free-Smart, but Free-Smart is just like... they're doing police actions at this point. 57,000 Free-Smarter troops in the Isles against, what do you got, Wobunch? What do you got? 5,000 K worth of 5,000 soldiers of the militia type. So now Wobunch has no friends, they lost their land in Scandinavia, and they are humbled to just Oxford, London, and Kent. Free-Smart grows ever stronger. Meanwhile, Fonzel, unfortunately, is being carved up, and even Mondstadt is in this. But, I mean, Innsbruck is gonna take Waldstadt, so I'm not sure what you're gonna take, Mondstadt. And the rebels in North Africa are pressing their concerns against Aelcorks. Aelcorks has carved up just a little bit more of Guaycru, separating out the lands of the natives here. Interesting. And then Wanakama actually got some land back. How did you get land back? I'm guessing Aelcorks or Peru gave that land back. And it should be noted, Aelcorks or Peru is a different religion from Aelcorks itself. Aelcorks is Orthodox, and their subject is Catholic. The Lost Legion has seen the weakness in Guaycru, and they are going in. They're taking a stab at the Chaco. I cannot be the only one that thinks that, like, when the word Chaco is, when Chaco is uttered, or said in any sense, it's like I think of chocolate, obviously, not Gran Chaco, the region. So Mondstadt isn't at war anymore. That obviously can't get any provinces from Fonzel, but Fonzel has lost quite a bit of pride and power. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and those are high development provinces too. That's not nothing. Innsbruck still powerful, and they are surpassing expectations, I would say. I don't think people really expected Innsbruck to survive this long and do this well. Just surviving was good enough, but they have exceeded expectations, I would say. And then Auvergne, even though they turned away from Catharism, they're doing really well too. They are a threat that even rivals Takra. Kravitz may not like me saying that, but it's true. Also, Free-Smart is only allied to the Livonian Order at this point. The Livonian Order is allied to Bremen, the Papacy, Zapadoslavia, and Free-Smart. Uppland is only allied to Free-Smart. Saxony is only allied to Karelia. Danzig has no friends. Mondstadt is allied to Auvergne and the Papacy. Bosnia is allied to Aelkorks and Takra. So, you enjoying the attrition over there, friend? You have good siege tactics, but damn, is 5.4% attrition just brutal. Are you even going to be able to progress the siege to its end? Probably. Okay, yeah, that attrition's going down. It's summer. Okay, they're going to win the siege, but holy shit, the Livonian Order. They were taking heavy losses. SFMF lost the war, but they didn't lose any provinces. It was merely just showing the world how weak SFMF is, how weak this slot machine is. I need to take a sip of water soon. Remember, friends, stay hydrated out there. Always a good thing. I see something in the distance. So Mogadishu is going after Socotra. Again, Socotra, hot commodity on the Indian Ocean marketplace, the monsoon marketplace, if you will. John Green, thank you for that nickname for the Indian Ocean Trade Network. America is going after Paradox. That is a fresh war. The Flanders realm. They want to cash in their blood oath with Germian. Germian owes the Flanders realm pounds of flesh and blood, and the Flanders realm has come to collect. And Baghdad is backing Germian in that war. Insubres is also going after... Oh, so Insubres took over Rhodes, okay. And Insubres from Rhodes, and with Takra at their back, are going after Germian and Baghdad. So really, Baghdad is going to be stretched to their limit in these fights in and around Anatolia. The Lost Legion is still winning against the Guaycuru. No Name is still going after Danzig, but I don't think that's gonna fucking work. And Shanada, are you finally? No, you're not. Oh, it's just so they're only going after Panay. They're probably gonna take over the Filipino islands. And it should be noted Zapadoslavia is probably gonna wrap up the war with Saxony very soon. So let's see over here. In the opening moves of this war, America has sent back Paradox's troops. And America is just going straight for Tlacopan. Paradox has some really good fucking generals, despite being one tech behind. They are not to be underestimated. America has more manpower and more, just has more manpower and more military technology. Really, the outcome of this war is kind of determining who's going to be the main power within Central America. If Paradox wins, obviously, Paradox stays the main power. If America wins, the scales flip just a little bit. And maybe California can regain some stuff. Of course, I'm looking out for California because it's my child who's going through a phase right now. You're not California, okay? You are Lucha Libre fighters. God damn it. Actually, it's kind of weird. Lucha Libre is literally like freestyle fighting, so freestyle fighting fighters? I guess. So in a monumental clash at Tlacopan with Paradox taking not a movement speed penalty, but a crossing penalty. America has the discipline advantage, slightly lacking in morale, but also has the tactics advantage. However, Paradox has a 3-5-5-3, America has a 3-3-3-0. I'm curious to see who's gonna win. It's America. Alright. America can press on past Tlacopan and just start occupying what lands they need to. I'm very curious what the peace deal is going to be like. Because America is on a roll for now. The army could split up and they could change things around and they could get pushed back really easily. The AI will be the AI, but we shall see. And Germian are obviously already fully sieged down. It's really Baghdad that is the crux of like, what's going to happen here? Baghdad has been sent back from the north. They have a really nice general, a 5-2-6-3. And then a 3-5-4-2 from Germian. If Baghdad and Germian like unite and concentrate their forces, they're actually legitimately really hard to beat. Because Baghdad is not behind on military technology. They're on par. and Germian's only one military tech behind. So, you know, if they unite, they should be pretty good. But it's the AI. Don't expect them to coordinate their armies very well. Sometimes they do. Sometimes they don't. Alright, Zapadoslavia, you're gonna need it, like, actually colonize some of this land that is just empty space. The Livonian Order has carved up Karelia, unfortunately. And now just look at it. It's brutal. And now Hesse is being fully annexed by Mondstadt. The papacy can try to contest this as much as they want, but this is a rogue Catholic monastic order. This is just completely off the rails. Oh, the Flanders realm is sieging down Baghdad. But in exchange, Baghdad is ravaging the lands of the Flanders realm. Maybe even going after the camp? No. But Baghdad's own capital has been sieged down. And soon enough, same with Kirkuk. Constantinople is going to get sieged down too. So it's just like Baghdad is bleeding. The Flanders realm is also bleeding. Who has the bigger wounds? Who's bleeding more? I'm not entirely sure, but I'm inclined to say it's Baghdad, simply because like they're losing more over time. And yeah, that kind of cements it. The Flanders realm had a second army, and they just drove back the entirety of the Baghdadi troops. That's the long and short of it. All right, this war over here has gone on for too long. 1560, yeah. Yeah, you're white piecing. Sometimes the AI gets stuck for some reason. I don't know. It's rare that happens. That's the first time this campaign I've ever seen it. I hope it doesn't happen again. And Yemen is going after SFMF for Muscat. Yeah, okay, it is Yemen attacking. Germion's trying to get Constantinople, but I don't think it's gonna work. I want to see the religion map mode. What the fuck was that? Okay, Protestantism is still pretty prevalent. Reformed is still only in Danzig, really. And yeah, I don't think Free Smart is going to turn Protestant unless they get some serious uprisings. And I don't think Reformed is really going to take over anywhere anytime soon. Yeah, it's not looking like it. So what's happening in this war for the New World? So Paradox is still struggling, and the Merzica is looking like they're okay. Yeah, Merzica's still one tech ahead. Both sides are almost out of manpower. But Merzica lost a battle at Mixtec. And then Paradox loses a battle. It's a back and forth. But each battle just seemingly puts a little bit more weight behind Merzica and takes a little bit of weight off of Paradox. I say that, and you know what? Paradox fucking won that battle right there. Can they get down Tlacopan? That would be a really big boon for them. But it's... No, okay. Paradox does it. They drive back a America. Oh, but I think they just hired some mercenaries. America hired some mercenaries and just said, you know what? I want the end game now. I want this to end my way. I'm throwing in all the chips. And then the Samnite conquest of Terracina. Samnium, you feel brave enough to go against the papacy, the Livonian Order, and Free Smart? Oh. Is Aelcorks involved in this? You bet your ass they are. Aelcorks gets to fight one of the biggest powers in Europe right now, and that is Free Smart. And in Subres too, they get to clash in the peninsula as well. The papacy is dead in the water in terms of military potential. They don't have any troops on the ground really. So this land in Italy is open for the taking. It's really just Free Smart that's propping up the papacy and the Livonian Order a little bit, but they're so far away. They're not really going to be a factor. So let's see. Insubres versus Free Smart. Oh no, Aelcorks versus Free Smart. They're actually dead even across the board. So it comes down to crossing penalties, just individual combat abilities, quantity. But Free Smart just wasn't able to do it. They weren't able to muster enough forces, and they don't have any manpower. Aelcorks doesn't have any manpower either. Insubres and Samnium have a little bit, but it's not much. I appreciate that the papacy is trying to muster up what forces they can, but Roma is already down, as well as Fiorenza, and soon enough, Ancona, Perugia. It's gonna be brutal. Wait, Mondstadt? Wait, what? Oh, shit. What? No. This throws a wrench in everything in Western Europe. So hold up. Let me get my water right quick. Hold up. Alright. We're going to go through this list. Sheta is going after Thata for Socotra. That's fine. The Numerids are seeing that Germian is pretty much carved up, and they want their own slice of the pie in Anatolia. Perfectly reasonable. Perfectly winnable. The West Indies and the United States, Louisiana, formed the United States, by the way, in case people forgot. They're going after Cuba. They want Guantanamo Bay out of that leasing contract, and you know what? The West Indies might very well win that. This is the big one. The Flanders Succession War. Aelcorks and Bosnia are contesting against Auvergne, the Flanders Realm, and Mondstadt. It's one thing to go against Auvergne and the Flanders Realm. They're pretty big on their own. The Flanders Realm, they have a lot of liberty desire, so they're only going to stay in their own borders, really, and mind their own business. But Auvergne is not a pushover. Seriously, they are not a pushover. Add on top of that, Mondstadt, the premier Central European power. Aelcorks, I don't know how you win this succession war and force the Flanders realm under your crown. And it should also be noted that Mondstadt is also involved in its own war against Hesse and the papacy, but I mean that's a formality. They're going to win that, obviously. Another one is Inazuma is going after Nanbu, but I mean Inazuma can really easily. They have the most they have the most power in and around East Asia, East Asian islands. Like in terms of like Yan, Nanbu, and Inazuma, who has the most power? Obviously, it's Inazuma. And then Jolaf is going after Songhai. I'm just curious how that war is going. Jolaf, so they're both out of manpower, but Jolaf has one military technology up, and that's probably really making the difference. Songhai shouldn't be counted out, though. They have some good national ideas that can give them an edge. So, let's go back and see. And then, No Name is still going after Danzig. If they're going to lose, Danzig is going to win that war. Unless, of course, the AI bugs out again, that war goes on for 10 plus years, and I have to force a white peace. Samnium is still going after the papacy. We already went over that war. And Takra is going after Jolaf's possessions in North Africa. And then Yemen is going for Muscat. Right here. Alright. So, and Baghdad didn't lose any land, really, when Jeremian got defeated. It's just no alliances, and, well, Baghdad keeps doing Baghdadi things. So let's go back to this. Alvern, like, the floodgates are open. Now Alvern is going into Aelcorx's heartland. There is a big army, though, in southern Iberia. Alvern, be warned, Aelcorx can come and beat you. Okay, so, yeah, it's really, like, Mondstadt that Aelcorx has to worry about. Alvern, they're a tough opponent. Going, like, body boxing with them, you're gonna be in for a tough match, but it's winnable. Against Mondstadt afterwards, are you really gonna be ready for that? I don't know if you'll be ready for that. Yep, Aelcorx is going into Alvern. But it's a long way over to the Flanders realm. Pop my elbow. Queen Anne the First de la Tour. Here we go, a big fight for the premier ones. Mondstadt has the discipline and the morale and the tactics. Aelcorx in shambles. Truly. Cravens. I'm sorry to say, but it looks like Aelcorx may be outshined. I'm gonna say some stuff, a doctored video. Not real. But oh, it's real, Cravens. This is captured in 4K, god damn it. Well, not 4K quality, but you know. And since Insubres is allied with Aelcorx, they're now in this war, not just Bosnia. And Mondstadt is sieging this down. It was looking so good for Insubres. It was looking good. Because, hey, me and Samnium are going after the papacy. We're going to carve up Italy. But when Mondstadt is through with you, are you going to be... So, are you going to be as you were? And Bosnia's in this too, but I mean, they're contributing 25,000. It's good effort. They're putting some pressure on Mondstadt. Mondstadt is feeling a little bit of heat. Kemet, you're improving relations with quite a few. Alvern, Mondstadt, and Insubres. I would say probably get an alliance with Alvern or Mondstadt at this point. Alvern is going for southern Iberia, putting some pressure on Aelcorx. Meanwhile, Mondstadt is stemming the bleeding after sieging down the capital of Insubres. Now, there's peace between Samnium, Insubres, and the papacy. Samnium has claimed Roma. Truly a reversal of fates from when the Samnites were around in real life. And yeah, Insubres, like, because they're allied with Aelcorks, they just can't. There's just not much to do. Try as they might, but Mondstadt has the quantity to back this up. Alongside the quality, they are Miltech 15. They're at the peak, or like the spear's point of military technology. I didn't even see the conclusion to the war over here because I was too concerned with that succession war and its implications. But America, they annexed 2 provinces from Paradox. But they are 2 really, really good provinces. A silver mine with 18 development and a gold mine with 17 development. So Paradox has a small chunk, but a valuable chunk taken out of them. And the Mirjika is looking pretty fucking good. And alongside that, they have allied California. So there is hope, on my end at least, that they will retake Mayo and maybe some land like Amaxcoatlan. So what is oh, San Vicente? Where's that at? Where is that even at? I'm curious. Defender San Vicente. Vicente? No. I guess it was just a province that was colonized and then the colony was burnt down, so nothing remains. Guaycru is, they're not landlocked, but it's just that, yeah, they're trying. While Aelcorks is distracted, they are going after Aelcorkser Peru. And the Lost Legion, you know, they're prospering. They're chilling. And Aelcorks is, okay, they're pushing into Alvern. Alright. Maybe the distraction of Insubres is enough for Alvern to not look at their western portion and just, you know, let Aelcorks just do what they want with the land. Because Aelcorks is gaining quite a bit of war score from this. And Alvern doesn't have the manpower. Maybe Aelcorks secures this. Because if Aelcorks gets this, gets the crown of the Flanders realm, that's a huge amount of power swinging toward Iberia. And I don't know what's going to happen if that goes down. Insubres is still suffering though. Minus 50 war score. I think they really want out of this war. The sooner they are out of this war, the sooner Mondstadt can help over here. And maybe even like take out Bosnia. But it's I don't know. Okay, Mondstadt just won over here. And Alvern, can you hold out? You can't. It's still back and forth. But Mondstadt and Alvern, they're trying to push back the tide. Is there a fort over here? There is not. Okay, well that was pretty easy. Is it... Oh, it's Tergoviste. Okay. I think I was reading the war score wrong there just like a minute ago. Alvern is in the positive. Aelcorks is in the negative. My bad. Because Tergoviste is on the other side of fucking Europe. Like, come on. Baghdad is going after Hamadan against Mazandran and Yayoi's submission. Excuse me. And yeah, it's just Mazandran can't do anything when it's Baghdad and the Numerids. And Yemen also took Muscat and Hormuz. SFMF in shambles. Gongthang, no allies. Inazuma, you better peace out of this war real soon. 1575. One more year, and I'm going to white piece you. Because you're not doing anything. I don't want to have to do that, but if the AI gets bugged like that, sometimes it's got to be done. Insubresh, just peace out. Jesus Christ, you're allied with Kemet now too. But you're just suffering. Zapadoslavia is going after Danzig. And Free Smart is going after Kildare. Trying to unite the Isles, are we? Interesting ambition. Surprising, like Bosnia isn't like reaching out to a lot of other land. They're sticking to their own little region here. Serbo-Croatia. Or should I say Bosnian Serbo-Croatia. Is Germian annexed? They are. Germian actually was culled by the Numerids. And Mazandaran was put to the dirt, almost, by Baghdad. And now SFMF is looking to finish the job, but I don't think they can really finish the job. Sherda also took Thata from Socotra. And yeah, Inazuma. Alright, white piece. Like, if you're not gonna finish the war, then yes, you're gonna get white pieced. 10 years. Come on. And Zapadoslavia almost just fully annexed Danzig. Like, Danzig just got rolled over. And now they're left with 2 provinces. We'll go to, I will say, we'll go to next year, August of 1586. So the war did finish between Auvergne and Aelcorks, the Succession War. And the Flanders realm is firmly beneath Auvergne. Well, not even firmly, but beneath Auvergne for now. That Liberty Desire just indicates to me that sooner or later the Flanders realm will either declare independence on their own, or someone's going to support them. You know, I wouldn't be surprised about that. Aelcorks' military is absolutely exhausted. Are you in debt by chance? Let me check. You're not in debt. Yeah, well, you have 1 loan. Takro, are you in debt? You are not. You just been spending. And Auvergne, are you in debt? You are not in debt, but you know. Oh, you got land? Oh, when did you take Vaud? I thought you would have made that a core after you won against Fonzel. But anyways, yeah. The Flanders realm, for now, is beneath Auvergne. We'll see in the future if and when the Flanders realm declares independence. I anticipate they will. I would be very shocked if that Liberty Desire goes down below 50%. If it does, and Auvergne gains a huge upper hand in Eastern Europe, on paper it's really nice, but Auvergne would then be split between 2 regions for attention and expansion, and that can pull an AI apart. They will get involved in multiple wars, not be able to coordinate their armies, and then they'll just be stretched thin. Uppland and Zapadoslavia are going after Team No Name and the Livonian Order. The Legion, the Lost Legion, is going after Guekru again. And Kemet has awakened and is going after my child. Their sibling, the Numerids. Guekru is also going after Peru, so Guekru after Peru, and then the Lost Legion after Guekru. Okay. And then the Free Smarter Conquest of Kildare. Who? Oh, Saleh. got released from Aelcorks, I guess. Interesting. Alright. Where's your capital? Oh, the Canaries. I guess rebels spawned there and they gained a foothold. And we are about to end it. August 1st. So yeah, the new Mayrids, they don't have that much military right now. Kemet sees potential, and they're going in. The new Mayrids don't even have Baghdad as an ally, which is really surprising. I thought those two were very close. But Baghdad dishonored the call to arms. But Kemet, do you really want to let this go? Do you really want to let this go? We'll see, I guess. I guess we will wait till part 7 for the conclusion to this war, as well as seeing how big Zapadoslavia gets, how big Mondstadt gets, what happens with Aelcorks and its spread of power, and what happens when the Chinese powers come into more contact with each other. Oh, and there was a request from Mango to check the military. Why do you have so many loans? Why are you so over your force limit? Oh shit, they have Cossacks. He was wondering about this, and well, there you go. They have Cossacks. And they're... have you been bankrupt? No, they haven't been bankrupt. Okay. I just hope that you're gonna be okay with that military. But yeah, I guess that will conclude part 6 right now. And we'll go over to the stats. Oh, who's this? Aelcorks is even going after East Africa. Bro, you're going all over the place. I'm gonna have a really hard time trying to tell Aelcorks from Shannara's color. Ugh. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look. In first place is Aelcorks. In second place is Friesmart. In third place is Auvergne. In fourth place is Mondstadt. In fifth place is Zapadoslavia. In seventh place is Takra. In eighth place is Baghdad. In ninth place is Samnium. In 10th place is Amirjiga. In 11th place is Cuba. And in 12th place is Uppland. That'll be all for now. Thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in part 7.